New developments in Iran as we approach an 8 p.m. deadline set by President Trump. Good evening, I'm Chad Silber.
And I'm Julie Luck. The president's deadline comes with a very serious threat. The president posted that, quote, a whole civilization will die tonight, end quote, if the country doesn't make a deal to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Trump threatened to blow up bridges and power plants in Iran. Pictures in Iran show people forming human chains near the infrastructure ahead of the deadline. Vice President J.D. Vance says he hopes Iran makes the right decision and that there will be a lot of negotiations between now and tonight's deadline.
The United States is a man who recognizes leverage, that if the Iranians want to exact a certain amount of pain, the United States has the ability to exact much, much greater pain.
Iran's military officials say they will take immediate action if President Trump follows through on his threats.
Some wonder what this would mean for the U.S. if Trump does follow through with those threats. WFMY News 2's Amber Lake went to the experts for answers.
The impact hits close to home for many families here in the Triad. For one specific person, every headline out there in Iran adds more and more stress. He grew up here surrounded by family, friends, and a culture that he says many people don't fully understand. Now he lives in North Carolina, but part of him never left.
Anytime you see these huge threats of annihilation of whole countries or cultures, societies, taking people back into the dark ages or any of those claims, I think it's unsettling, to say the least. I think it's not a very comforting thought.
That uncertainty keeps him and many others glued to their phones, searching for any update that they can get. Experts say what's happening overseas could also have wide-reaching consequences.
But by closing the Straits of Hormuz, they're denying the rest of the world 20% of their oil and all their neighbors at the Persian Gulf of vital communications to the rest of the world. That to me sounds like the effect of having something like a doomsday weapon.
Experts say the next 24 to 48 hours could be critical in determining whether tensions escalate further or begin to ease.